Hey, how's it going guys, Neiolytic here, and today we're gonna be reviewing another laptop, and this time it's gonna be the MSI GL62M. Let's get right into it. Take note, I will be mostly comparing this laptop for my 1-year-old GE62 VR. Starting with the price, it retails for $799, but this specific model I got on Black Friday online shopping for $649 plus tax, and it comes with a $50 rebate. So what's inside the box? It gives me, of course, the laptop itself with a white cover on top of it, a 135 watt AC adapter, and some manuals that I never really read. Pretty standard, nothing really special considering the price that you paid for. So the spec of this specific GL62M has a Core i5 7300 HQ, a GTX 1050, 8GB DDR4 RAM, and a 1TB mechanical hard drive. On the right side of the laptop, we have the power port, one USB 2.0, and an SD card reader. On the other side, we do have the LAN, two USB 3.0, one HDMI port, one mini display port, one USB Type-C. We do have the headset and the mic jack, and also the laptop has a Bluetooth. As we open the bottom part of the laptop, we can see the 6 heat pipes cooling the CPU and the GPU. You also see the replaceable mechanical hard drive, the 2 speakers on the front, the upgradable RAM slots, the M.2 socket, and lastly, the small 41 watt-hour battery. All of these sums up the total weight of the laptop to 5.29 pounds.
Yeah, buddy! Wait, baby!
First thing I've noticed is the surface looks cheap, feels cheap, because it's made out of plastic. Also, the Dragon logo doesn't light up. The screen surface is not as thin as the GE62 VR, but definitely sturdier. LCD screen is horrible as it has a TN panel with bad contrast and a bad viewing angle. See how the colors are very inaccurate every time I change viewing angles? This just creates a bad experience whenever, let's say, you're watching a movie or playing your games. As we lift the screen, we can see the power button is on the upper right side, together with the Dragon center button and the turbofan button. Dragon button opens the Dragon Center app. The fan button is for maximum cooling and it ramps up really quickly. Fan sounds really loud though when this is turned on, so I just let the machine decide for me. Keyboard is made by SteelSeries, which provides a decent tactile feedback, which is pretty much the same as the GE62 VR, but the only differences are this one has red color accents and the LED lightings are not RGB. The trackpad keys are decent. The trackpad itself feels okay, but touching it feels the same as touching the actual body of the laptop itself. It's not a big of a deal, but I think the material should be different from each other. It has a 720p webcam, which is decent enough for a laptop. This is the microphone built in the laptop. It's pretty basic, pretty standard. Nothing really special, of course. At least you have a microphone. That's what I can say. The speakers doesn't have that much bass power, but it's not too bad. The Neiolytic software pre-installed in the laptop definitely makes the audio nicer. Since I mentioned the software pre-installed in the laptop, there's actually a bunch of them. All these bloatwares that you don't want, just uninstall them. Easy fix. As for the battery life, it only lasted me for an hour. An hour and 2 minutes to be exact while playing a game. Okay, so now we're done with all of that. The most important thing on a gaming laptop is the gaming performance. Here are some benchmarks that I did playing some games extensively.
On the prowl.
I also benchmarked the CPU to see how will it perform. I tried rendering a video on Adobe Premiere just to get an idea on how it could be used as a tool for content creators. To my surprise, it rendered a 1 minute 60 FPS video on a whopping 42 minutes render time. Comparing it to the GE62 VR that has a Core i7, it only took close to 5 minutes of render time. I also tried streaming using OBS Studio and the results were horrible. The game slows down a lot and sometimes my game freezes for like 2 to 5 seconds. So that one not really recommended for streaming. I didn't really try NVIDIA's software to stream, but I tried the recording for the NVIDIA, but that one's good. There's minimal drops in frame rates. Alright, now conclusion time. The GL62M has a good value for its price. It has a KB Lake processor and a GTX 10 series GPU. It is a fairly thin and light laptop that does perform well on games on the high settings to even ultra sometimes. Being plastic is fine. I understand they're trying to probably save the cost to put better performance for the laptop or make the laptop lighter. Battery life is no biggie as well because whenever I'm playing games there, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna plug it in somewhere. Speakers and microphone wouldn't be an issue since I'm probably gonna be using a headset anyway. But there is just this one thing that's a deal breaker to me. But that one thing that will make me consider trying to get a different laptop is the display. This screen is just horrible. When I'm playing games, it's sometimes hard to see in corners, especially when it's really dark in the game. I think as a competitive gamer, that would be a big disadvantage to me. And also when I'm trying to relax playing the game that I want, when I slouch like this, you know, like the screen just changed the color right away. So that one is really annoying. So the question is, would I recommend this laptop? Well, for gamers that has a tight budget and will only strictly play games on it, the answer is yes, but if it's only below 650 bucks. Well, I got this one for $650 and I still got a $50 rebate, so that's technically $599, right? So if it's that price range, then yes, I would recommend it. But if it's around $729-ish to $800 bucks, $799, I would look for something else. Maybe something that has a better screen or more storage, maybe extra SSD, or a better CPU. For content creators, on the other hand, definitely no. For content creators that wants to play games as well, save money, save a little bit more money, and get something that has a better screen and a better CPU. Get something that has a Core i7, more cores, because you definitely need that when you're content creating. Alright guys, that concludes the review. If you guys do like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more laptop reviews in the future, definitely consider subscribing. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and you will see me on the next one. Yeah, buddy!
Yeah, buddy!